What type of video do you want to do today?
I have a fabulous idea.
Okay.
I think that we should do a video on the 5 things that we learned from quarantine.
5 things we learned from quarantine.
5 things we learned from quarantine.
That's going to be a heck of a video.
It really is. Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I own Spin Me Round in the Palmer Park Mall. Palmer Park Mall is located in Northampton Township in Pennsylvania. I live in New Jersey. And this is 5 things that I have learned about quarantine 2020. Number 1, I am so thankful I did not become a teacher. I went to William Patterson and I got my bachelor's degree in English, and I took so many history and political science classes. I probably have enough credits that I could be a history teacher as well. And I figured English and history are subjects in high school that you have to take 4 years of. So I figured there would be no problem getting a job, holding a job. So I started going through the alternate route. And now with this quarantine and teaching my 8-year-old, I am so thankful I am not in a high school trying to teach teenagers, because you know how teenagers are, literary theories and Shakespeare, because just an 8-year-old, one 8-year-old, and all this second grade math and reading and all this, so thankful I did not become a teacher. Number 2 thing that I've learned in quarantine 2020 is that apparently a cotton face mask is an armor-plated shield. When we first started hearing about COVID-19, we were doing social distancing. It was, depending on where you heard it, it was between 6 and 10 feet you were supposed to keep between you and another person. And people were doing great with social distancing. You know, if you were in a store and you saw somebody was going to go down an aisle, you didn't go down that aisle, you waited. So, you know, let's see, an aisle's probably at least 30 feet, 4 feet wide, and there was one person in that aisle. You know, that was great. But then people started putting on the medical face masks, not N95, but just, you know, the medical ones that you'd see in the dentist's office or the nurses were wearing when you went to your primary care physician. And they get this close to you because they were like, okay, I got this face mask on, so I'm safe. Originally, we heard it was N95 masks, and then, you know, those were the only things that were going to keep you safe was N95. And then it went to, well, if you're just wearing a medical face mask. And then it went to, oh, just cover your face with a scarf or a cotton face mask because it's going to keep the other people around you safe. But I have a big burning question that I'm sure everybody else is thinking of too. If you can smell a fart through cotton underwear, through denim, and sometimes through a coat, how is that going to keep the particles of the COVID-19 virus away from you? Because I'm pretty sure the virus particle is smaller than a scent particle. So if you fart, you smell it, people around you smell it. You know, isn't it the same with the COVID-19 virus? If it's there, and it's going to get through. So armor-plated face mask. All you need is some cotton. That's very interesting. Number 3 thing that I've learned from quarantine 2020 is that they're always saying that small business is the backbone of America. You know who the true backbone of America is? It's Walmart. It's Home Depot. It's McDonald's. On the way to the mall, past couple of weeks, we passed McDonald's on the way here and on the way back. So we're talking all different daytime hours. There has never not been at least 5 people in that line on drive-thru. And we're not just talking always 5. We're talking 5, 10, 15. I think one time I actually saw 20. We're not just talking lunchtime, breakfast time. We're talking 10:30 in the morning. It's too late for breakfast. It's too early for lunch. But there's still the line wrapped all the way around McDonald's. It's kind of crazy. And then if you drive past the Walmart parking lot, you know, the Walmart supercenters with the food, there's like 500 people in that parking lot. That doesn't make me feel safe. That doesn't make me feel like people are staying at home. And everybody has their lawn mulched. And you know, most of them are getting that mulch from Home Depot. So the true backbone of America, the biggest parts of it, I feel, are Walmart, McDonald's, and Home Depot. Number 4 thing that I've learned from quarantine 2020 is the fear in the media. The media, depending on what their viewpoint is, and do they really know enough to guide us? They're all getting information from different places. And who's deciding if this is the right information or this is the right information? because when they started talking about fomites, we haven't heard anything else about fomites. And now I just read an article that in Italy, even though the virus is going down, there's people that are supposedly recovered. We don't know what the long-term effects of this virus are. There's people that have been testing negative for the virus for weeks, and they're still having debilitating fatigue and the cough. So we don't know what the long-term effects are going to be, and we have to trust the media to help get out these doctors' knowledge of what's going on. And if they don't agree with it, is that what they're going to say, or are they going to say something different? And social media plays a part with the media too, because everything that you read and everything that you watch, it seems like it's very differing viewpoints. But that with social distancing, 6 feet, 10 feet, which one's safe? And if we're supposed to social distance, and in the beginning they were saying that it wasn't an airborne virus, but if we have to social distance, isn't it an airborne virus? Kind of makes sense. So the fourth thing I've learned is fear in the media. Now, the fifth thing I've learned in quarantine 2020 is that the government doesn't know its butt from its elbow. And that's a little scary. If the government was a business, you're going to have this stay-at-home order. What is that going to do for us? Because we were saying that we wanted to beat the curve, because, here was what the hospitals could do, and if everybody just stayed around and did whatever, then we were going to have this, and the hospitals wouldn't be able to handle it. But if the hospital capacity was here, we were trying to get so we were here, and apparently that has happened. But now what's our plan for reopening? Everyone has differing plans. They don't know. We've got curbside, we've got still stay at home. Everyone's not on the same page. If they just locked it down for 15 days in the beginning, giving everybody that stimulus check first, go buy groceries. Here's $1,200 for every American. Go buy groceries and have it so that you can stay home for 2 weeks. Maybe we would have pushed it to 3. Now, if there's only 5 people in Montana or North Dakota that tested positive for the COVID-19 virus, yeah, it stinks to lock down the entire state, to lock down the entire country. But then at the end of it, you still would have only had those 5 people. Instead of all this, we were going to close schools, so let's put all the homeless in schools, and give them the food, and you just stay right there. If everybody stayed in place for 2 weeks, I think we would have beaten this no problem. But instead, we've got 2 months of slowly draining the economy instead of 2 weeks of being stagnant. So that kind of stinks. Honestly, if it was a business, I think they would have gotten a failing grade. I really do. And that really stinks that they can't get on the same page and have a full working plan. And I know we're in early stages, but that's just my opinion. Now, obviously, I would not want to live anywhere else than America, the United States. This is the greatest place to live, because if we were in another country, I wouldn't even be able to make this video. I wouldn't be able to put it up. I might get arrested, thrown in jail, because no one has the freedom of speech that America has. So that's why America is the best place to live, and we just gotta figure out that plan, beat this virus, and see what's gonna happen next. Whew. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video.
Yeah!
And we'd love to know your thoughts as well. And don't forget, we've got t-shirts, Spin Me Around t-shirts at spinmearoundstore.com.
What was that site again?
spinmearoundstore.com.
And they're like this?
And they're like that, except they're gray and not as washed,
And they don't come with the model.
unfortunately. And we got small through 3X
3X?
at spinmearoundstore.com.
What?
Yeah.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
Don't forget to
Subscribe.
Yeah, something.
Ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding. Because we do a video a lot, and we'll see you soon. But it's not normally like this.
No. Normally we run around the store a little bit, do some stuff. But this was a little bit different of a video. This is like 2 months of being closed.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So, thank you, everybody. Essential workers, people staying home, fomites, whatever.
Don't thank the fomites.
Fomite you!